It's Kim versus Kate in the top 3 battles of the baby bumps. From America's reality TV royalty to real deal British royalty. The competition is fierce, I tell you. Kim Kardashian obviously doing anything but keeping a low profile since she announced her big baby news. She's got a brand new mommy blog, she's got new magazine spreads, and she was just showing off her bump at plenty of post-Oscar parties, while Duchess Catherine has only made one official appearance since her royal baby buzz started. But wow, people are just so obsessed with every single step of her pregnancy. So the question is, who will come out on top in this battle? Well, let's get the countdown rolling right now, and we begin at number 3 with who's got the better posse. I mean, think about this. It is certainly amazing for Kate to get to have tea with the Queen of England and to get to play polo with the Prince of Wales, right? But is that more fun than perhaps traveling the world with the Queen and King of the music scene, Beyonce and Jay-Z? My guests are ready to duke it out tonight. With me from Hollywood, Nikki Penny, who is a former friend and former stylist to Duchess Catherine. Also joining us, Jill Simonian, who's an entertainment journalist who writes all about being a mom on her blog called thefabmom.com. So, Nikki, let me fire it off to you right away because I think this is actually a tough call. Who's got the better posse, Kate or Kim?
Definitely Kate, in my opinion. I mean, Kim may be about to go into hip-hop royalty with Kanye, and as much as I love Jay-Z, there is nothing bigger than actual royalty. And Kate's, about to have the future King or Queen of England, and I think that trumps Kim massily.
Are you partial because you're British? I mean, tell me the truth here.
Kind of. I am biased, but I do really think that, that royalty, you cannot buy that. No matter how much money you have, you cannot buy that royal title.
Tea
so
with the Queen of England.
Think
can you imagine that? Well, we've seen Kim and her boyfriend Kanye West side by side with Jay-Z and Beyonce at award shows and at concerts. But some critics have actually been sort of questioning Kim's friendship with Beyonce and how real it actually is. So Kim actually had the chance to just set the record straight on the Sway in the Morning show. Let's watch what she said.
Well, it's always been a rumor that Beyonce doesn't get along with you.
That is so not true. Like, she couldn't be the sweetest person. Seriously, one of the sweetest people I've ever met. She's so sweet. I have no idea where these things come from. It's, I don't know why people, I think they just like to make up these feuds. It's more interesting.
Well, it certainly is more interesting. I don't know how made up it is, but Jill, let me go to you now, and I believe you're a full-blooded American, so I'm curious to see which side you fall on here.
That right.
Who's got the better posse in your eyes between Kate and Kim?
All right, better posse. Let's be frank about this. Who's got the better posse to me equals more fun. And to me, it is a heck of a lot of fun to be able to go to the best concerts, the best vacations, go on the best yachts, have the best clothes. That is fun. It's true. I agree that you cannot compete with royalty, but Kim and Kanye's baby is going to have the most fabulous world at their fingertips. And for my blog, thefabmom.com, that's what I'm going to be writing about, the fabulosity of that baby.
Okay, look, I don't want to start a whole nother war here between our two nations, so we'll leave this one behind and get on to number 2 on our Showbiz Countdown. It's the Maternity Fashion War. Now, Catherine, we all know, caused a major frenzy when she debuted her baby bump in that gray wrap dress. Kim Kardashian made huge headlines wearing this hot pink form-fitting gown. She just went to some post-Oscar parties in another bump-revealing dress, and now Kim is even blogging about her new favorite designer, maternity jeans by J Brand. So here's our Showbiz Countdown question on this. Nikki, I'm going to you with who wins the maternity fashion war. I think I know who you're going to say, but please go ahead.
Well, I have to say, AJ, it's so interesting that now Kim and Kate have one thing in common in terms of maternity fashion. They both are big fans of J Brand, which obviously is what Kim tweeted about on her mummy blog, and Kate wears J Brand all the time, and I'm sure she's going to be wearing her their maternity jeans as well. But I have to say, I love that Kim is really embracing her maternity status and really just letting it all hang out, literally.
Yeah.
And she's really going for she's going for the high fashion. She is wearing every high fashion brand from Prabal Gurung to Julia McDonald, and she is wearing things that are coming right off the runway. And I think it's because she's being dressed by her significant other. Kanye West and not actually by herself. And she's really being very sexy and being very adventurous with fashion, and obviously getting a lot of headlines because of that. And Kate, on the other hand, is going the complete opposite direction, and she couldn't be any more demure and elegant and timeless. And she's basically just wearing things that suit her and flatter and almost kind of hide her bump in a nice, you know, elegant way.
Yeah.
And Kim is like completely the opposite.
Well, here's the thing. That was all really terrific information. I don't think you actually answered the question. I need to know whose side you're on because, you know, I need to know if you're going against the motherland or not.
I'm definitely not going against some other land on this, AJ. I'm definitely with Kate. I'm definitely with Kate.
All right, but you make some really terrific points. And Jill, something that I've noticed, and I have a feeling people are probably communicating with you on your blog and responding to what you're writing about this, there is so much interest and so much more than I could have imagined, and maybe it's because I'm a guy, at what the fashions are for each of these women as they're going through their pregnancies.
Well, maternity fashions for celebrities in general are always a huge topic because women in general are interested in fashion. And of course, once you become pregnant and become a mom, you're definitely interested in to see what celebrities are wearing, and you sort of contrast and compare and, you know, have favorites and so forth. To me, I am not going to pick sides on this, AJ, but here's what I know you're not going to be happy about this, but I'm going to say that each woman in my own, in my own right is rocking it because they're each sticking to their own specific styles, and they're very different women of, different backgrounds and shapes and sizes. And that, as a regular mom, is inspiring to look at different women with different body types during pregnancy, sticking to their own personal style.
Okay. All right, Jill. Is she allowed to not answer and not take sides? Does that break the rules? No? Apparently you didn't sign anything that said you actually had to answer the question. Well, let us move on then to number one on our Showbiz Countdown, Battle of the Baby Bumps. It's Kim versus Kate's Star Baby Frenzy. Now, when Kate first stepped out to debut her baby bump, we all know the crowd just went berserk. Let's watch. Now, of course, Kim's baby bump debut was more like a paparazzi feeding frenzy. That was pretty calm, relatively speaking. So I gotta ask, Kim versus Kate's baby, which baby is the world more excited to see? And we may be falling again on lines of nationality, Nikki, but I need to know your take.
Obviously, AJ, my answer is Kate, because it's the future heir of the if it's a boy or a girl, it's going to be the future king or queen of England, and that is massive. For me, that's more important than Kimbryo, the baby.
Yeah, and look, I think I have to agree with you on that, and it seems that Showbiz Tonight viewers do as well. Let me throw up these results from our Showbiz Tonight exclusive poll. It reveals, as you see here, more people want to see Kate's baby by a landslide, 95%. Jill, do you think that does accurately reflect how most people feel?
I think it accurately reflects how most people voted, because if you are in tune with Kim Kardashian and her over 17 million Twitter followers, I think that there are a lot more people interested in Kim's baby than they want to admit, and I might be one of them. But yes, royalty is history, and there's much more, worldly importance, of course, with the royal baby being born. But I think more people are interested in Kim's baby than they want to admit. That's just my take.
Oh, than they want to admit. Well, that is almost understandable, because I do meet a lot of people who will say to me, sort of under their breath, I do watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians all the time. Just don't tell anybody.
Exactly.
All right, Nikki and Jill,
and
thank you both so much.
I do as well. I watch it too.
Peace to all of our worlds and all of our nations.